So, I'm here to talk to you about selecting a coaching topic because in our workshop together, we are going to be having coaching conversations. So, in order for you to practice with real material, you'll need to bring a real topic to the conversation. So, why do I say a real topic? Well, oftentimes, if we are have to scramble at the last minute to pick a topic, we might gravitate towards hypotheticals. And that's partially because it's safe, right? I'm not bringing myself to the conversation. And in doing so, you end up either role playing or acting. And we don't learn very well that way. Words don't teach, experiences do. So if you can bring a real topic to the table, you will experience what it's like to be in the messiness of a conversation, to experience those ebbs and flows, to experience what it's like to analyze it and to see it from an alternate perspective. This is where the magic happens. This is where the learning happens. So you really want a real topic. So let's talk about what a real topic could be, because oftentimes people will think that their topic either isn't worthy of a conversation, or it's not important enough, or it's not interesting enough. But I want to tell you, if it's in your head and it's active and you don't have a solution, it probably is a topic that you could use some support via a coaching conversation. So let's talk about what some of those options could be for yourself. So maybe you have a work or a personal project that is stalled and not going in the direction, or not going as fast as you'd like it would. So you're dragging your feet in some way. Maybe it is an area of your life that you want some clarity. Like you want to know, okay, what's next for me? Where do I want to take my life? Where do I want to take my career? Maybe it's something that you've never done before, right? And you want to kind of explore what it could be and what it could look like. Or maybe it's a difficult conversation. Maybe it's a conversation that you've been avoiding having because you're just not sure how to approach it. So getting some clarity would be really supportive in this particular case. Those are all great possibilities. So whatever you choose, I want you to consider these things. I want you to think about these things. So the first is, does this topic, does it have meaning to me? Is it important to me? Because if it's not important enough, you won't be as invested in finding a solution or wanting to explore it very deeply. So it needs to have meaning. The second thing I want you to think about is, do I have control over this situation? Is it bite-sized enough that I can affect change on this? If you selected world peace, that's a really big problem, and it's going to involve way more of a conversation than just these small chunks that we're going to work with on practicing coaching conversations. So you want to pick something manageable. The third thing I want you to consider is the concept of not being committed to the status quo. Am I willing to do something about it? Because if you're not willing to do something about it, it's not a good topic. But if you are willing to do something about it and you are committed to that change, that's a good potential for you. And then the last thing I want you to think about is, am I willing to explore this in this setting? Am I willing to be asked questions about it? Am I willing to analyze it? Am I willing to divulge some stuff in a small group or a one-on-one? Because if you're not willing to explore, it won't be a good topic for you. It'll be too standoffish. So hopefully this gives you some ideas on how you can approach exploring your coaching topic, so that you have a couple in your back pocket, so that you're not scrambling at the last second, and you can get the most out of this workshop, and be prepared for it as best you can. And after all of this, if you're still feeling a little stuck and aren't quite sure if your topic is worthy, feel free to have a conversation with Karen, Mark, or myself, and we'll be happy to help flesh it out a little bit so that you feel a little more secure in what you've selected for your coaching topic.